Hello everyone, how is everybody doing this morning? Hoping everybody is for those of you guys who are joining for the first time, welcome. We are Avana. We are just going to wait for a couple more people to join in, and then we are going to go into detail about what you guys are seeing here. So there is going to be a little bit of a slideshow, so I need you guys to pay attention. But if I am going too fast, let me know, okay, in the comments. Now, something that I do want to let you guys know is that I will in fact be showing you guys several different slideshows throughout the live. However, I am only going to be discussing one price for the HD Lipo 360 by Dr. McDaniel. If you want the price list for absolutely anything else, and by anything else, I mean anything other than this, you're going to have to leave your name and your number and then request the price list down below in the little blue contact form. All right, this is the comment box. This is the contact form. This is where you guys are going to leave your details and someone will in fact get back to you, all right, with the price list for anything else. All right, so again, we are going to be discussing several procedures today, but only the price of one. Okay, so for those of you guys who are new here, please write new in the comments. That way I know how much information to give you. In the meantime, to remind everyone, Avana Plastic Surgery is located in Miami, Florida. We have 3 locations here, but you guys do not need to be in Miami to book a free consultation. You can actually book that free consultation virtually. So Slade by Chim, thank you so much for the follow. I'm presuming you're new, so welcome to the class. So happy to have you here. Now, if you want the prices for anything, guys, please don't forget, leave your details in the contact form because that's the only way you're gonna get the prices for anything that we're discussing today, other than the HD Lipo 360. So please stay tuned because I'm about to tell you guys what the price of this is first. But before we get into that, I do want to show you guys how one doctor and one procedure can be done 3 different ways because every single doctor here has their own unique way of giving you what you want. All right, Chun-Li. Welcome. How are you? Now, for those of you guys who would like to see this in 2 different variations, here is the same exact procedure, which is the HD Lipo by Dr. Abbasi, and this is much more of a sculpted look. Now, if you guys want to see the natural look, here it is. Again, same doctor, same procedure. Good morning, Chun-Li. How are you? All right, so thank you so much for the heart. So happy to have you here. Are you still in Jamaica? So, okay, guys, now that we've showed you guys how you can have your customization to exactly how you want it, I always love to show you guys how the body that you want is actually going to match the body that you have, all right? So, if you would like to be a little fuller in other areas, they definitely find a way to get you to look proportionate. You're not going to come out looking like an ant. So you have the girls that are thick, you have the girls that are slim thick, you have the girls who are curvy, and you also have the girls who are super skinny. All right, you have a little bit of everything and they customize the package to you. So again, if you guys want the price list to anything, you leave your details in a little contact form down here in the corner. So Chun-Li says that she's coming back home on the 15th. Jamaica, all right. So guys, let's go ahead and talk in detail about your customizations. So here you can see male ab etching, but do you see that they actually do ab etching on women as well? So here you see the ab etching on women, well, on a woman, done by Dr. Luster, who is also a woman. So if you guys would like to know about ab etching, please stay tuned because we will discuss that. Chun-Li, no, you just come back safely, but thank you for offering me something from Jamaica. Thank you. So guys, again, if you want the ab etching done with your HD Lipo, this is what it's giving. All right, and let's go ahead and start discussing the HD Lipo 360. So guys, how much do you think the HD Lipo 360 costs on screen? Let's see if a couple newbies in here can guess how much the HD Lipo is. Ali Beauty Cosmetics, thank you so much for the follow. Let's see if you guys can guess how much it is. All right, the newbies for sure. I know we have some new followers today, so guys, go ahead. Guys, do we have any guesses? These are Mondays. I don't know what else to tell you. These are literally Mondays. I swear to you. I swear. Dios mío. Okay. So, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you guys because I already know how you guys feeling because it is Monday. So it is what it is. So guys, this is 4.5K. And then with the BBL, it is 5.8K. Stop looking at my tits. It's hot in here. The AC is broken. All right, we have a lot going on. All right, so if you guys would like to know how much it is with the BBL, please leave your details down below. Again, the BBLs are giving what the body is giving. So you guys are not going to look disproportionate. You're actually going to look a nice fuller version of yourself. Now, one thing that I always love to remind you guys is to measure twice and to cut once. You don't want to have to cut twice for no reason. Don't go overseas thinking you're going to save a couple bucks. It is quite affordable to do it here. They offer payment plans. You can even see a deal or a special that's currently going on and book it up to 2 years in advance. All right, so this is what your body can be giving. Deb, thank you so much for liking the live. Guys, do we have any questions for me? Guys, any questions for me? Guys, it's so hot in here. You know it's hot if I'm saying it's hot. I'm from the Caribbean, so I'm used to the heat. But it's like real hot in here. I think it's because they have like no ventilation and obviously the lights, right? But it's so hot in here. I can't wait to turn off these lights. Guys, do you have any questions for me? So we have a question. Thank you, Jesus. So Kita wants to know, HD Lipo 360 with BBL is HD Lipo 360 alone. And again, this is by Dr. McDaniel. The HD Lipo 360 alone is 4.5K. With the BBL, it is 5.8K. Okay, so Keitha, if you'd like additional information to see if your BMI matches with Dr. McDaniel, if it is Dr. McDaniel that you're interested in doing your procedure with, please leave your details in the little contact form. No one has actually done the contact form today, so let me see if it actually exists. Hold on. Let me see. My armpits are sweating. Oh my God, it's so hot. Yeah, it exists. So you guys, please, Keitha, there we go. Okay. There. All right. So guys, today is going to be a relaxed live because I'm sweating and you already know I get overstimulated and overwhelmed. All right. Quite easily, quite quickly. Okay. I live in my body. All right. So if you guys have any questions, now is the time to ask. Okay. Let me go back to the live. Let's see what else is going on in here. All right. So Keitha's leaving her information and already did. So, Do we have any other questions? Kid 389, Jasmine X Rios, Ali Beauty Cosmetics, who just followed us, Santiago Gomez, Ma'am Papabi, Chata 92, Super Wet Coolie, I'm on the clock. Queen V13, Princess Sweet Georgia Peach. Do you guys have any questions for me? Any questions whatsoever? Guys, any questions? Any questions whatsoever? Kita says thank you. You're very welcome. The medicine is finally working. Thank you, Jesus. I think it's because it's hot in here. I actually can breathe through my 2 nostrils. I haven't been able to breathe through both nostrils for like a week. Guys, do we have any questions? Okay, let's see what else is going on. Let's give the Instagram a little stocky stock. I haven't looked at it all weekend, honestly. I've been so busy. I actually just got back into town. So let's see what's going on. Ooh. There's a Mother's Day special going on right now, if you guys didn't know, for $1,000 off on all the combined procedures. Then there's post-op massages bundles. There's a 1-pack, 3-pack, 5-pack, and 10-pack session where they do post-op massages and they actually go to your house. Then there's a post-op bundle massage for a mommy makeover. That ties in perfectly to Mother's Day. Shout out to the team for including that. Then there's a 1 body shaper garment, 1 sports bra, 1 pair of anti-embolism socks, 3 lipofoams, 1 abdominal binder, and 3 massage sessions for $500. Oh my God, they put the video. How funny. Let's check. Oh, that's so funny. They posted the video yesterday, I think. Yeah. That is so funny. That's actually hilarious. And then let's see what else they got going on. They got free consultation that you guys already know, where you get 1,000 off. Then they have, ooh, tell me talking a BBL. Okay, what else they got going on? So you guys know that there's dental that's being offered here now as well, right? They have a new addition to the Avana family, and it's called Avana Smile Design. And then what else we got going on here? We have Dr. Oval. Love to see it. All right. Then there's Dr. Luster, who did ab etching. Looks good. It looks so good. Especially the before and after looks absolutely insane. Let me see. Let me go back to the beginning to see if I can use the beginning. The stomach looks so nice. Waiting for the beginning, guys. Waiting. Yeah, I think I can use the beginning actually. Maybe I might have her send it over. You guys not talking to me, so I might as well work. Was that a drop? No, I think that was me, no? Maybe I'm sweating? Maybe I'm sweating. Okay, wait. Keitha says, is dental in the same facility? They actually have the dental in the West Miami facility. So yeah, it is. So if you want to just pop in there, you know, have a little free consultation, I definitely suggest you do. Are you in Florida? Are you in Miami? Now, Fatim Fair says someone that had the C-section, they can still get lipo 360 and J plasma or ab etching. I don't want a tummy tuck. Fatim Fierce, I'm absolutely going to try to answer your question as best as I can, but as I'm answering your question, please do what Keitha did and leave your details in the little contact form down below, because when you guys have any type of health history in advance or any type of like situation like this, I'd rather for you guys to actually have the free consultation and have the doctor tell you directly. As you can see from my neck tattoo, I am not a doctor, so I can't actually tell you exactly what you need, but I can tell you this. Usually after you have your baby, you have to wait about 6 months before you can do any procedure. Now, if you have twins, 9 months to a year. However, once you actually wait that time frame and they can actually assess your body and give you correct medical information, then yes, perhaps they'll tell you that you could do the lipo 360 and the J plasma because you do not have that much loose skin. And perhaps if you do only have the loose skin, they would then have to say the tummy tuck because it would give you the results that you need. But like I said, please book that free consultation. Thank you so much for submitting the inquiry. And somebody will get back to you and tell you exactly what you need. What I do want you to do though, is now that you have submitted your inquiry, Fatim, please make sure that you're following us before going over to our page and then checking out what exactly J plasma is. And that way you can have an idea as to how long you should wait for the results, because a lot of people think that J plasma's results are immediate, and no, they are not. So I'd rather you actually see exactly how J plasma is done and then how long you should wait until you can actually see those results. So please scroll down our page. It's this exact cover where you can see exactly what J plasma is. But again, it's up to the doctor to actually see and determine whether or not you need the tummy tuck versus the lipo 360 and J plasma. All right, so Fatim says thank you and also follow us in Chicago. Love that. And Keitha wants more information about the specials. Absolutely. So like I said, there's the 1,000 off for your combined procedure. And then there's the post-op bundles for either the massage packages or the mommy makeovers. Let's see if they have anything else. There's a Mother's Day Lipo 360 and BBL for $4.5K with Dr. Mamaniscus. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, please look into that. Again, that's over on our Instagram page. It's the same exact name, Avana Plastic Surgery, and then you're gonna be able to see it over there. Now, let's see what else they have going on. That's all I see, guys. So that's currently what's going on over there, okay? Fatim wants to know how much for a mommy makeover. Honestly, when they actually contact you, that's when you can ask them. Anything price list related, you guys will definitely always have to ask in the contact form. But you've already submitted, Fatim, just like Keitha in Chicago. So at some point, they will get back to you guys about the pricing for everything. I remember they did have they do have a Mother's Day special currently going on for 1,000 off. So just keep in mind that whenever they tell you the price for the mommy makeover, you can take the Mother's Day special of 1,000 off into consideration. Okay. Uni says, good morning. She's getting a mommy makeover on the 18th. Can she still get the $500 bundle? Uni, honestly, usually if you've already booked your your deal in advance, then you can't add it on. However, I don't want to discourage you. What I do want to say is, if you already are in touch with a coordinator, because obviously your mommy makeover is on the 18th, contact them and ask them if you can still get some type of deal as an add-on for whatever it is that you are seeking. Okay, so please send your coordinator a direct message and start going over all of that with them. Keitha says, did you get your body done? No, Keitha, I was actually born with body. All right. It's a blessing and a curse. I had this body since I was 12. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna have to look into that until after I have my twins, but I do want twins, so that is going to do a little bit of damage. And I always get what I want. All right. So as soon as I have my twinsies, I will definitely look into a mommy makeover. But as you guys remember me telling you, whenever you have a baby, you gotta wait 6 months. And then if you have twins, like how I'm going to have, you have to wait between 9 to 12. And then once you are there, then they can properly assess your body and let you know exactly what you need. Sometimes you think you may need a tummy tuck and you could just get away with lipo and J plasma, but sometimes for the loose skin, there's nothing that can be done except the tummy tuck. So you just have to wait until the doctor can assess you and then let you know specifically what you need. Gianni says, how do you help with swelling goes down after the mommy makeover and chin lipo? How do you help swelling go down? That's a good question, actually. Let's type it in here. How to reduce swelling after chin lipo. Let's see. So to reduce the swelling after chin lipo, they say it's crucial to elevate your head while sleeping, apply ice packs or cold compresses, and wear a compression garment as directed by your surgeon. They say that staying hydrated and maintaining a low sodium diet can also minimize fluid retention and swelling. Gentle massage and lymphatic drainage may also clearly be beneficial. So definitely take those in consideration. And then now let's ask about the mommy makeover, because those are two completely different things. So then now we type in mommy makeover. So they say the same pretty much. Prioritize compression garments, rest, and light activity. If I were you, I would do the same thing like Uni and ask about the post-op bundle of the mommy makeover for $500. Okay, I would definitely ask about that, because as I mentioned, usually what you can do is you can book a deal or a special up to 2 years in advance. However, because you already booked that deal or that special, the new deals that are coming out, I don't really know if you guys can add on to that, but that's not me discouraging you guys to ask. You guys should definitely still ask, okay? Definitely still ask. So, Johnny says, thank you. You're very welcome. Uni says, it says $500 for anyone getting a mommy makeover. Yeah, it's a post-op bundle for a mommy makeover for $500. So definitely ask Uni. Like I said, I don't want to discourage you guys. I just know, for example, that if you book a mommy makeover deal for a certain price 2 years ago, and then you get the new price for a different mommy makeover this week, I know that you can't change it like that. However, if you add on different things like post-op massages and post-op bundles for mommy makeovers, I would ask about that, because those are separate. Do you see what I'm saying? But I would still ask, okay? Johnny says, thank you. She loves the Avana that. And then Stand By You says, how much for HD lipo? So the HD lipo 360 here by Dr. McDaniel is 4.5K, and then with the BBL it is 5.8K. So if you guys would like to know additional information about that, definitely look into that. All right, Stand By You, I believe that you've already left your details in the contact form. However, if you are interested in speaking with a professional, you can send us a DM and let us know there. All right. Do we have any questions?
It's so hot in here that earlier I was literally sweating and I thought that there was literally water falling from the top of the sky. Oh my God, it's so hot. At least I can breathe. Stand By You says she hasn't had the chance to send all the details that they ask. Why not? Why not? I need to start holding you guys accountable like how I hold the man accountable, okay? What do you mean? Explain, please. Fox Husky wants to see before and afters. I have just some for you. This I want you guys to pay attention to, because this I can tell was a body that was done overseas. All right. How do I know? It's the disproportionate of it all. All right. Typically when you get your body done here, you look very proportionate. As you guys see from the BBLs, they actually match your body. All right. So even if you're slim thick, even if you're super skinny, even if you're thick, they match your body. All right. So hopefully you guys are able to definitely, you know, book your free consultation. Let me see if there's another before and after. I believe one of them is a before and after, you know. I think, which one is it? Let's try maybe this one. Let's see. Hopefully there's another one. But Fox Husky, you should still leave your details. Yeah, this is a before and after. You should still leave your details in the contact form so that somebody can contact you and then show you additional before and afters for the particular procedure that you're interested in. Stand By You, yes, absolutely. You can come in person. Just do me a favor. Submit. I already know that you've submitted your details way in advance, like for when I first started working here. But you can still send them a DM and then let them know, listen, I want to come in person. I just feel more comfortable coming in person. All right, because the contact form is not going to allow you to resubmit if you've already submitted the first time. Tammy says, morning, were you on vacation? Girl, please, I wish. I wish. I haven't taken a vacation since, what year is it? Let me check. Let's do a long view. Let's do a view of the year. So I haven't taken a vacation since I've come back from vacation January 10th of 2024. January 10th of 2024. It's just been suffering and hustling. Okay, suffering and hustling for no reason. Paid off though. All right, so was locked in all year, was locked in January 10th until May 5th of 2025. I survived. Oh, absolutely. All right. So I have just been clocked in and locked in, guys. All right. Doing what needs to be done. Has paid off though. Guys, do we have any more questions? Any other questions for me? Any questions, guys? Okay, so now that we are on top of everything, let me see if there's another before and after, because if not, I will just get the other before and after that I want. I think that there was another before and after somewhere. Oh, I think it's this one. Same by the same doctor. Letty, good morning. How are you? Nice to have you here. Let me get the one that I want for you guys. The other before and after. Let me ask for it. Let me just get it over with. Do it right now while you guys are here. Yeah, this one is nice. So I already asked them, okay guys, so now all we have to do is wait. So Shades of Faith says, good morning. Got her before and after. She's 2 weeks post-op with Dr. McDaniel. Oh my God, I can't wait to see the before and afters. Did they already take the photos? Did they already publish them? Let me know if they publish them, and I will definitely put them on screen right now. Shades of Faith says she doesn't know. Do you like your before and afters? Have you already seen them? That's a good idea, actually. Do me a favor, Shades of Faith. DM your first and last name and ask, hey, are there any before and afters of my surgery 2 weeks ago with Dr. McDaniel? And then with your first and last name, oh, and include your phone number, because that's how they're going to find it. Include your first, last name, and phone number, and then I'll send it over to the social media team, and then they can look in their little vault, okay? Because they deal with the media. Thank God I don't deal with any of that. But they can actually look for it. So if you send your first, last name, and telephone number, then they can find it for you. Stand By You says, how was the experience? And Shade of Faith said she loves it. I love that. All right, so don't forget to leave your name, first name, last name, telephone number, and then say, hey, do you guys have any before and afters of my surgery with Dr. McDaniel 2 weeks ago? And then I'm going to screenshot that and then send it over to them. And then they can look you up, okay? Usually I would have been able to look you up here, but they've restructured the entire office, so I'm literally by myself here now. Sabrina, good morning. How are you? So if you do send that DM, I will ask them to check. Don't worry. Okay, guys. So while we waiting for Dr. Luster's before and after to come through, I do want to tell you guys that I am going to be looking decent on camera in a couple weeks, and I need you guys to relax. All right, I need everyone to relax. Because I know you guys are used to seeing me with the filter here. Okay, so I'm gonna need everyone to relax when you see that I'm actually a baddie in real life. All right, and not AI. Let's go ahead and see if I'm missing anything. Let's check out the YouTube for Avana Plastic Surgery. This weekend I haven't been able to see anything. Stand By You that says Shades of Faith is summer ready. How long is this surgery? Shades of Faith says she needs a sugar daddy. Sabrina says it's consultation done on video call for people living overseas. Yes, you can have a virtual consultation no matter where you are. You can still be in Miami where we are located and still request a virtual call. All right, and that's fine. But I'd recommend you guys do the virtual consultation because I just don't like to go to places for no reason. Do you know what I mean? If I could do everything virtually, I would. All right. I really and truly would. Sabrina, thank you so much for the follow. Tammy says that's 4 hours away. Tammy, you're 4 hours away? I was looking at some Afro Nation tickets. Tammy, where are you located? I was looking at some Afro Nation tickets today. The tickets that I would actually get. It was so much. Oh my God. Fababe says, that is beautiful work. Honestly, can't. And Tammy is in Daytona Beach. Honestly, Tammy, that's fantastic. So you don't really even need to take a flight if you don't want to. You can just drive up. Have somebody drive you up and you're good to go. All right? That's what I would recommend at least. So I was telling you guys, when I was on my way to work this morning, I seen some videos on TikTok from Afro Nation. And they were getting it in. Like, it looks so fun. The tickets was like $900, guys. Okay. For $900, you can literally add on something. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could literally change your body and change your entire life. It was close to $1,000. That's literally so insane. Unincluding flights, unincluding hotels, unincluding nothing. It's too much. It's too much, all right? But it looked fun. It looked real fun. Stevie, thank you so much for sharing the live. It looked real fun, though. It looked a little bit too fun. A little bit too fun. I don't go anywhere that's too fun. All right. But when you guys get your body done, you should definitely go places that are too fun. All right. And then come back and tell me the story. But if you get pregnant, don't blame me. Okay. Blame yourself. Now, Fab Babes, thank you so much for sharing the live. All right. So don't say I didn't warn you guys. Did you guys know that after you get your body done, there's like obviously a higher percentage of getting pregnant? Don't get pregnant right away after getting your body done, guys, okay? Be a little careful out there. I know you guys are gonna be outside, but still be a little careful, okay? Because you just got it done. Tammy says she just came from Tallahassee. See, it's not that. How far is Tallahassee? Is it 4 hours? It's the same, no? Is it? Oh my God, 4 hours. Did it take you 6 because you made several stops? I drove up north 4 hours this past weekend. Same day, mind you. I left Saturday morning, came back Saturday night, and I didn't even stop to pee. Like, I was so over it. The drive is disgusting because all you see is road and trees. That's it. Like, nothing else. It's not even a scenic view. So you just gotta like lock in but I was listening to like rap music. And then when I was coming back, I listened to a podcast. Yeah, it's horrible. Like, it's literally horrible. Like, all you see is road. Literally road. And then there's always some idiot that's like, they don't understand. Listen, the left lane is for winners, all right? It's for people who know what they're doing on the road. The right lane are for people who don't know what they're doing, all right? So it's always someone that's supposed to be on the right lane on the left lane. Exactly, Tammy. Just causing traffic for no reason. Fat Babe says, is Dr. McDaniel new at Avana? Can she still access her portal? I believe you should still be able to access your portal no matter what. And Dr. McDaniel is actually not new at Avana. He's been here for quite a while. But I'd recommend that you visit avanaplasticsurgery.com, because there they actually explain like in words a little bit more about Dr. McDaniel. If you want to see how he approaches surgeries, we actually launched a series on YouTube called Under the Microphone. I'd recommend that you check out that series as well. His first episode was talking about breast implant illness. Is it real or not? So definitely check it out. Again, it's Avana Plastic Surgery, same name. And then once you go on there, just make sure you click on the icon so that you can also subscribe to the channel. And then once you're on the actual profile, the page, when you go to videos, you'll be able to see all of the episodes. There's one for Dr. McDaniel, Dr. Mamoniskis, Dr. Schusterman, and Dr. Luster. So definitely check that out, okay? Tammy says, that's why it took so long. Okay, well, congratulations on your son's graduation from FS. That is exciting. I packed my car at 5 o'clock in the morning with all the crackheads looking on. And then I got in the car at 7 after I took a shower. And then I was there at 11. And then I left at 5:30. And then I was back at 9. Tammy says, how did you lose your car? What do you mean? Fab Babes, I prefer to fly, okay? I prefer to fly. I'm from the Caribbean, so I've been on boats my entire life. Like, my family always have like some type of boat, but I get seasick. So I can't be on boats for long periods of time, or it needs to be like a bigger boat that obviously has a better, like balance. But for the most part, I absolutely prefer flying. If I'm being driven, I don't mind the drive, all right? But if I have to drive, then no, because then I have to be laser focused. I have to be paying attention to all the idiots that are not paying attention to anything else on the road. Anytime I see anybody on their phone on the road, I literally get so angry. Like, I really get so upset, because I'm like, you know how fast something, I was in a car accident when I was younger. So you know how fast something can like literally happen that like changes the trajectory of your world and your life. So I would rather fly, because then I can just put on my headphones, I can put on my sleeping mask, I can pray to God, and then I can go to sleep and wake up in a completely different place. All right. When you're driving, you have to especially in Miami, you have to 100% be paying attention to the road at all times. Tammy, what do you mean you forgot where you parked? Don't you have the thing on your car that you can put the emergency? Do you know what I mean? The sound, so that you can check to see. Meclizine is the best for seasickness. That's my problem. Why would I want to be heavily medicated when I'm on a boat? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to actually be enjoying my life. So I would rather not. Like, I'd rather find like a nice rock, like a big rock that I can just kind of like put my beach towel on, and then be like on the sea. Do you know what I mean? Like on the sea surface, like seconds away from the sea. I'd rather do that than actually be on a boat. If I was on a boat, it needs to be for a short period of time. And then as soon as we get to like where they anchor, I'm in the water until we're going back. Because if not, then it's not working for me. People always try to invite me to like their little yacht things thinking I'm gonna be impressed. I'm getting sick. I'm not going. Fab Babe says she loves driving till she gotta drive through Chicago. See, the thing is, in bigger cities, is the driving is just, it's just a situation, all right? It's absolutely just a situation. Tammy said, no, it's not. She went on a casino cruise. See, it's different. If you go on a ship, you're not gonna even feel like you're on the water. I'm talking about if you go on a little boat, you know what I mean? Like a little boat, just kind of out for the day. A catamaran for me is the worst because it's still a bigger boat, but it's like this when you're on the water. We used to go from my island to Anguilla all the time, especially in August, and it's always for me a situation. Always. It was to the point where I just stopped going. But if you go on like a big cruise, obviously it's different. All right. Letty says, where are you from? I'm from an island in the Caribbean called St. Martin. It's like half Dutch, half French. I'm from the Dutch side. So when I was growing up, my dad loves to fish. So we were always on those like little rinky-dink boats. Do you know what I mean? Just to go fishing. And then when we used to go to like the other islands, like Anguilla, St. Bart's, we used to take the bigger boats. The bigger boats are not like yachts, right? You're not cruise ships. So you still get sick and the water is choppy. From our island to Anguilla, our island to St. Bart's, the water is always choppy. I believe now they launch like small airports where you can take like a small airline to St. Bart's. So luckily the rich don't have to deal with that. But we who were locals, we always used to have to get sick before we got there. So my memories of St. Bart's and Anguilla are always getting sick before you get there, and then feeling sick while you're there, and then coming back and still feeling sick. So we have completely different experiences. Fab Babe says, wow, beautiful, never heard of it. You've definitely heard of it. St. Martin is the island where you see the plane landing on the beach. I know you guys have seen it on Instagram before. Even here, they've gotten really popular actually. So I'm pretty sure you guys have absolutely seen it before. But we used to always go to the neighboring islands by boat. But when we used to fly to like the other islands where like my parents are actually from, those used to be so much better because you just take a quick flight, you land, everything is fine, you don't feel sick. It's a different vibe for sure. Guys, I'm literally sweating. It's literally so hot in here. I went downstairs to buy more medicine and shampoo and conditioner because my hair is literally leaking. Okay, guys. Do we have any more questions? Oh, they sent me the video. Do you guys want to see the video before I leave? Yes or no? If you guys want to see the video before I leave, I'll put it up before I go. If not, I'll go and then I'll put it up for my live later. Fab Babes wants to see the video and Letty Jimenez wants to see the video as well. Okay, I'm going to show you guys. Don't worry. Fab Babe says, are you working from home? No, girl. I'm at the office and it is so hot. My titties are literally sweating. But luckily, I'm not wearing a bra. So I'm not as uncomfortable as the other girls in the office, because the other girls in the office have to be around other people. Luckily, no one here ever sees me. No one here ever sees me. It was so funny because the other day I was talking. I'm going to edit this and I'm going to put it up, okay? I was talking to some of the girls and I was like, you know, the girls didn't even know my name for like months, literally, because they never see me. I'm only in this room. I do my little lives. I do what I need to do. Let me edit this video quickly for you guys and then I'm gonna put it up. Okay. Letty says, what is the weather like this in June? I think the weather is like mixed because some days it's like
super humid, some days it's super hot, some days it's rainy. You really just don't know. June and July, you honestly just don't know. Fat Babe says she's in North Dakota and it's 61 degrees already. I can't even imagine what the summer is going to be like. The summer heat, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like. I literally can't. And every year, they say that the hottest it is the coolest it's going to be until further notice. So get prepared, all right? Luckily, my parents are from somewhere that's so hot that the ground is literally burnt red. Like it's so hot. So I'm used to the heat if I'm dressed for the heat. Right now I'm in like office pants to give you guys a little bit of respect in the office, right? But if I had on like my little pum pum shots, do you know what I mean? I would have been a little bit more comfortable. Now let's go ahead and edit this so that I can put it up because I know you guys want to see it. I just have to edit it so that everything isn't backwards on screen. Fat babes. I know you know what I'm talking about. So if I could have come in here like I really wanted to come in here. I have to actually go outside. So that's why I have to interact with human beings outside today. So that's why I'm not with my little pum pum shots on today. But if not, absolutely. So Letty Jimenez says, have you had any surgeries? No, I haven't. But that's because of my genetics. In actuality, I was literally born with body. And I've had this body since I was 12. If anything, the thing that I struggle with the most is cellulite. But that's because I have so much fat on my body, literally. But if I do like intermittent fasting, then I don't have to worry about that. But I like to eat. Right, so that's the main thing. All right, so I've edited it for you guys. Let me just send it to myself and then I will put it up here. Okay, guys, it's sending. So as soon as it sends, I will put it up. Oh, Tammy said, sorry, stepped out for a minute. No problem, Tammy. I'm just getting you guys the video. Just give me 1 second to actually pull it up. No, I'm not a consultant at Avana. I just work with the social media department. So in reality, I don't make commission or anything, guys. Like I literally just do social media, literally. Some of the funny videos, the informative content, and then the lives. Obviously, the YouTube series and the list. Thank God. All right. So here is the one that I wanted to show you guys. Is it not amazing? This one is done by Dr. Luster. I love to show you guys the before and afters. I love this stomach, honestly. This is like my ideal stomach. If I didn't absolutely love eating carbs and steak every single day, this is how I would actually look. But unfortunately, it is what it is. All right, but I love, love, love this stomach. This is ideally my preferred for sure.
Let's see, which one is this one? Is it the HD lipo or is it lipo 360? Let me actually check so I can tell you guys. Okay, let's go to Avana. This is ab etching. I guess that's why I like it. This is ab etching by Dr. Luster. Oh, it does say it at some point, I think. Yeah, it does. Ab etching. Definitely ab etching, okay? All right, guys, I showed you guys what you want to see. I hope you liked it. I am gonna go because, like I said, I'm hot, I'm overwhelmed and overstimulated now. I need to continue drinking my vitamin C, blow my nose, and then actually get to work. However, I am looking forward to seeing you guys on my next live. Thank you guys for being on here the entire live. All right, Tammy Fab Babes, Letty Jimenez, Sabrina Santiago Gomez, and co. The rest of you guys actually have your privacy settings on, so that's why I didn't shout out your name. But thank you for being here the entire time. Okay, truly appreciate that. Again, if you guys want any additional information, please, when I'm on the lives, the best thing to do is to leave your details in the little contact form. But then when you're not on the live, you can always send that DM. When you guys send that DM, that's exactly the contact format that we need, which is your first name, last name, and telephone number. And then what you guys would like to know, for example, price list inquiry. Okay. Fat Beb says, yes, ma'am. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. You guys on my next live. All right.